And she knew that these were the children of Israel. And she knew that they were going to possess the land. She said, now if I show kindness to them, I know God is going to bless me. And sometimes we have to do the same thing. We have to show kindness and expect our blessings to come from God and not from man. But somebody had told the king of Jericho that they had seen them go into Rahab's house. So the king went down now and he said, Rahab, I know they're in here. Tell them to come out. She said, well, being the woman that she was, I could imagine her standing there. Men come in and out of her house all day and all night. What men are you talking about? I seen some men, but I don't know who they were and I don't know where they went. But Rahab hid them on her rooftop. And she was doing it because God had already put faith in her spirit. So now she tells them, after they have left, y'all come on down. This is what I want. After all this stuff is over with, all I want is you to save me and my family. Spare my life and my family's life. That's all I want. When God speaks to you and tell you to do something, you don't need to get on the phone and call Mary Sue and start talking about, well, the Lord told me to go and fast. Do you think I should do it? No, if he tell you to go fast, you need to go fast. If he tell you not to eat for 3 days, I would do it. Because I know after 3 days, something is about to happen. You stop going around doing what everybody else is doing. If God tells you to do something, just, if he wanted their opinion, he would ask them and not you. If I had to call a witness, I would call Abraham to the stand. Because Abraham was obedient and he had faith. The Lord told Abraham, what are you going to give for your sacrificial offering? Well, Abraham couldn't find anything, so he told him to give up your only son. He brought him up and laid him down. He couldn't find anything else, but Abraham feared the Lord. And he was obedient to God. Right when he got ready to pull the knife back, he heard a voice and said, Abraham, don't harm the boy, but look over your shoulder. There was a ram in the thicket of the bush, and that was his sacrificial offering. You see, no matter what is going on around you, there's always a ram in the bush. And after that, you see, he was obedient. When we are obedient to God, he's going to bless you. He blessed Abraham. He blessed him richly, and he multiplied his descendants. If you want a blessing, you got to obey. He's already told you it's yours, but there are some things that you have to do in order to get what's yours. You have to obey. My second point is meditate day and night. We're going to dissect this thing. Look at verse 8. It says, this book of law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. We cannot be successful until you fill your heart and mind with the word of God and obey it. Some people think they're successful because they have a lot of money. Some people think they're successful because they have power and they have friends in high places. But that doesn't make you successful. If you don't have Jesus, honey, you ain't nothing. I hate to tell you, it don't mean a hill of beans if you don't have Jesus. Without Jesus, I am nothing. But with Jesus, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. With God, all things are possible. Not knowing the word of God today, in this day and age, I hate to say it, but you're an accident waiting to happen. We must adjust our minds to God's way of thinking in order to see his standard for success. That's why Joshua was a successor. If you don't know Jesus, I advise you to get to know him. I'm reminded of a song that say, it's good to know Jesus. It's good to know him. He is the truth, the way, and the life. The word of God is all that we truly have as a guide in life. In order for us to do what the law say, we must read his word. We must meditate on it day and night. How can we do better if we don't know any better? It is important for us to do the word so we can help somebody else along the way. Now that brings me to my third point. My third point is don't be afraid. God tells Joshua, I believe it's in verse 8. He tells Joshua, lead my people to get what I have given them. So many of us are afraid to get what God has for us because we're afraid of what people may say and what people may think. He encouraged Joshua. It's in verse 7. Look at verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law, which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper wherever thou goest. He encouraged Joshua. Be strong and of good courage. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself, because every time that God bless you, the people that are around you are not rejoicing with you. You got some haters. You got some people that are praying for you not to make it. If you get blessed, honey, I'm happy for you. I'm rejoicing with you, because I know when praises go up, blessings come down. That's why every chance I get, I look for a blessing. Every day when I open my eyes, honey, I'm blessed. I'm blessed coming in the city. I'm blessed going out. I'm rejoicing with my sisters and brothers when they are blessed. That's a blessing in rejoicing with others. Everyone will not rejoice when God bless you. But don't you be intimidated by nobody. He said he's able to perform that he has promised. If he said it, he's going to do it. He may not do it when we want it, but he'll do it. I remember doubted people said he's an on-time God. Now, he said, it may be delayed, but not denied. In Habakkuk chapter 2 and 3, it said the vision is for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait on it, because it will surely come. Some of you God has blessed, and you're afraid to share your testimony, not realizing that it can help somebody else, not realizing that it can set somebody free. Honey, you don't know what's on the